All right.
Yes, indeed.
In line with Mary's return from Canada, we decided to talk about this jackpot thing yet again.
Let's talk about it. By the way, it's good to see all four of us on the dais today. I missed this.
Yeah.
Mary's here, unfiltered as she always is. Let's talk about jackpot. So the UK have unveiled tougher visa rules for foreign workers, including ban on bringing families and raising minimum salaries requirements. Now, I'm going to explain this, but let me take an excerpt from what the Home Secretary James cleverly noted. He says the new 5-point plan to cut immigration has been announced by the government, which includes banning care workers on the line from bringing over their families, and raising the minimum salary for skilled workers, worker visas, after record net migration in 2023. It's piling pressure on their amenities, on the resources and everything, according to what they say. So a net annual migration into the UK hit 745,000 last year. So they're increasing salaries, the salary threshold for foreign skilled workers to £38,700 from £26,200. That's $48,800 now is what it is.
Wow.
I'll tell you why in just a minute. He also says, and I quote here, migration to this country is far too high and needs to come down, and today we are taking more robust actions than any other government from before. Cleverly told lawmakers this package measures will take place from next spring.
So that's March, April, May, I guess.
Yes.
Now,
you know, all we know is Hamatan rain, so...
So, first of all, when COVID happened and they lost a lot of their health workers, they were so happy to open their doors, you know, to families from other countries, especially where in Africa, where it didn't affect us as much. A lot of our skilled workers moved over there. Health workers. And now suddenly they can't bring their families. You know, it just feels, it just makes me feel some kind of way. It feels like, you know, they tricked them into shifting their lives.
If you look at the population, or rather know the landmass for this country, it's not as big as Nigeria, where we're 250 million. If you have every single year almost 1 million people come into such a country, you'd expect that it's going to affect the resources somehow. Now, they increased the pay for health workers to $48,800. The reason why they've done this is, while you can't bring your families anymore, they're making it difficult for employers who are employing these health workers to pay these skilled workers. So you can't just say, well, we can pay them now. You have to first of all think, can we pay them? So what that does is it reduces the availability of these jobs anyway. So you can't, you know, think that I'm going to immigrate and get a job that easily.
But this is not to say that the health workers are not needed. They still need them.
They are absolutely.
So it is also pressure on the health.
Their own health.
Yes, it's like health system.
So something I've always loved about the UK is their ability to self-heal. That's why I call it self-heal, in the sense that no matter how many people they let into their country, they usually know when to draw the line. They know when to purge the people they want out, and then they will start all over again. They do that a lot. There's nothing new about this whole tighter. I was telling someone last year that I dare say this is the longest I've ever seen the UK relax its laws in recent years. Because I'm like, I kept expecting every week that there was going to be an end to it. But for some weird reason, it went on for like 2-3 years now. And so for people to expect that the UK would throw open its doors, despite everything going on in the world, we're having issues of insecurity, we're having, what do we call it now?
Scarcity of,
money. Money is actually a problem all over the world. Like, values are dropping and all.
Inflation.
And one of the
global
things...
recession.
Recession, that's the word I was looking for. And all of these reasons, the UK is still opening its doors. I would admit that I didn't expect it to last this long. I'm going to admit it. But at the same time, I am glad that so many people got a chance to get new opportunities. And for those who do not, maybe you need to make the most of whatever situation you're in now, or look at other countries.
In Nigeria.
Yeah. So well, the thing is, this system has been on for a very long time. Winnie?
So my take on this will definitely be that it is expected. And of course, as Mary said, I share that opinion. They've always been really strict on these kind of laws, right? And whether we like it or not, it's fine. We're reacting to this, quote unquote, because we are Nigerians from this end. Do you understand? It seems like, oh, I don't know why. I think at a point we've gotten quite entitled. So I don't know. I mean, it's their country.
Yeah.
They are definitely at liberty to do with it what
You
they
think as
want.
Nigerians,
Fine, they
we've
use
abused-
us.
You think we've abused that
Of
opportunity?
course, is that a question? Of course we have.
How have we abused
For
it?
obvious reasons.
How have we abused it?
What do you mean, how have we?
I am just asking devil's advocate.
We definitely have.
By
right?
inviting, by when...
But then again, it's not from a conscious abuse point of view. Everybody's trying to just find
Greener
a
pasture.
better, greener pasture, a better place for them. And we've actually admitted as well that it's not everyone that goes there that thrives. Some people do, some people still don't, right? So I understand, yeah, we feel hurt that things like this are happening.
Yeah.
But they also have to, first of all, think of their economy, think of what's best for them. Because the truth is, if they actually don't put these measures, in no time at all, that won't be a country people will want to actually go into
to anymore.
And it's also good because it also opens the landscape for more people to stay back home and work at making Nigeria great again.
Oh, wow. Now, you said that with a pinch of salt.
No, but seriously.
I'm just going to point something out regarding this. I am of the opinion that Nigerians did not abuse the system.
Okay.
Because it's an expensive way to travel, no matter what you go.
You've said it.
Do you know how expensive? Do you know what? This is, so for some people, it's their life savings they use to travel.
So
The people who
expensive.
actually
Some people have no
abuse this-
alternative after they've left.
I'm telling you, the people who abuse this the most are the Asians.
Yes.
In fact, they are the reason for
Oh,
this tighter
gosh.
laws. Because an average Nigerian is bringing
The
another
Indians,
Nigerian.
the Chinese,
So,
the
I have a question.
Lebanese.
Sure
I have a
of
question. When you
their
were in the
capabilities.
UK,
Yeah.
what impact did you see it have on the culture of the UK? Did you identify this as, okay, this is, how do you put it? This is not an... What I'm trying to say is that the more people that go from different countries affects the culture of wherever that place is.
Yes.
How has it affected their culture so far? Would you say that there is a pure culture, British culture now, or it is just...
It's cosmopolitan.
Yes,
Exactly.
it is.
It's a combination of so many different
is that a
cultures
concern
in
for
one
them as
You
well?
space.
can find Lagos in the UK.
Is that
You can't-
exactly? So my question is that a concern for them? And if that is the unsaid concern, is it racist?
There's nothing racist
I don't
about
think
saying
so.
that. Okay,
I don't
look at-
think
look
so.
at- did
The
you know
person
something is happening
speaking,
in
the
America
person
right
Wait, hang
now?
on.
There's something happening in America right now where a doctor, a 61-year-old doctor, has just been told that he is not a citizen. He was born in America, but his parents were diplomats. Like his dad was a diplomat. Now, 61 years, he has practiced all his life as a medical doctor, now being told
Where
he's
does one
not
go?
a citizen.
Which country? Where do I
Exactly.
belong?
And his home country, his parents' home country is actually Iran. So they're like, he should not have even gotten any form of citizenship earlier. So where does that kind of person start from? The moment we realize that there's no place like home, until that moment, we would not know what we're doing with ourselves.
Also, there are
I don't
options
think
of
it's-
travel.
Yes, if you have your
it's-
money.
Yeah, once you have your money, you can go anywhere in the
I
world.
don't think it's racist because of the person that's actually speaking.
Oh yeah, he is actually
He's not
he's of our origin,
Exactly.
African origin.
Exactly, he's Asian. Okay.
you know what, we'll check it out.
There's so much that we could unpack from the instance here that we just brought up, but we don't have that time. So perhaps we will extend that. You can also be a part of it if you use the hashtag on Facebook, Wake Up Nigeria on TVC. Let's get your own opinion on the issue. And we'll read it out. Thank you very much. Do stay tuned. Remember, we're still live on Twitter just in case you need to move around, or maybe you should get the app on your phone. Sorry, X.
Not
Well, X. All right, let's do that, and we'll be back.
Yeah.
I still see.